Are you guys Americans? You guys care about America? You care about the future? You care about what's going to happen in this country?
Do you care about the other people that are staying here?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not against you. But you trying to intimidate me right now makes you look like a so stop doing that. And we can be cool.
You'll never guess what organization that nutjob used to work for. So what happened? In May, a group of right-wing undercover journalists descended on a hotel in Michigan to prepare for a clandestine operation. They came to the city of Dearborn, which has a large Arab population, to infiltrate pro-Palestinian groups. But the effort was derailed on their first day in town when they got drunk and rowdy at their hotel. And it quickly devolved into madness, with one man getting hauled away in handcuffs. Take a look.
I was up here before. I knocked on the door like 4 times.
Yeah, that's cool. Answer now. So you watch cops and stuff. We have a bunch of stuff going on here.
You guys gotta leave.
Okay.
You're gonna leave.
Huh?
We'll just wait for a second while you guys pack it up.
Cinnamon, I know you better get out of my face. What are you
Can you please go to your room?
What are you gonna do? White trash? Yeah, brown trash. White trash.
I can take all 3 of you right now, easy.
Yeah.
You know it. Yeah. You know it too. All right.
1, 2, 3.
If they took their vests off and their badges, they get knocked out. Every one of you would get knocked out. Nope. Knocked out.
We got the suspect vehicle on 1
They didn't give me a chance to leave.
Our Uber's on the way.
I'm not resisting, guys.
Come to the Uber.
Just start filming. Start filming.
I am. No. Oh, no.
You didn't give me a chance to leave. So you just told me to leave and you just arrested me.
That man was Michael Spadone, a former field director for Project Veritas, the same Project Veritas led by the man who brought you this masterpiece.
I just can't believe that my face is on TV. Oligarchy, am I left to right? M-O-G-O-P. Oligarchy.
And the others getting evicted from the hotel were also Project Veritas alums. Just to be clear, a lawyer for James O'Keefe, who used to run Project Veritas, distanced himself from Spadone, said he didn't work for him at the time.
Hey, don't scroll away. Come back. Because before the video continues, we just want to urge you to lend your support to TYT. You power our honest reporting. You do it at tyt.com/team, and we love you for it.
We're running low on time, so I want to bring you both in here. Cenk, they're trying to infiltrate a pro-Palestinian group. We have more if we can get to it, but just they shoot themselves in the foot by getting too drunk on night 1.
No, it's hilarious because first of all, yeah, that infiltration was really going to work. That knucklehead was going to pretend to be pro-Palestinian and they were going to buy it, right? I mean, the minute there's any kind of conflict, he immediately goes racial, right? So that would have worked really well. Look, I hate when both sides do it. I hated the white trash, brown trash talk from both of those, and white privilege is not a great phrase because it gets people to think, well, wait a minute, what privilege, man? I was born in Nebraska with almost no money. What privilege are you talking about? But that right there was white privilege because that's a guy talking to 3 cops going, I could kick your asses, man. The rest of us know you don't say that to cops, because you'll get your ass kicked and maybe shot and definitely arrested. But here he is, and I guess he thinks he can say it because they look like they might be Arab cops, right? What difference does it make if they're Arab American or anything else? But he doesn't respect them, and he thinks I'm the boss of you, you're not the boss of me. And then at the end, after he, doesn't listen to them 2,000 times over, drags his heels, finally gets arrested. He's like, whoa, what? Because he thinks, again, I'm the boss of you, but brother, you're not. The hotel's kicking you out, and they're the ones who called the cops. And there's a thing called private property. And as someone on the right, you should understand that, but you don't. All right, Was.
I remember when these guys used to love the police. Like that was the thing for right wingers. Police could do no wrong. So now that we've come like full circle where these guys are badgering and verbally abusing the cops. I just find it hilarious where the project of quote unquote conservatism is these days. And just the idea on night one of your clandestine mission, your cover gets blown because you're just too cooked off of Bush Lights. That's just insane to me, y'all.
Too cooked off of Bush Lights. Okay. What else you got, Jordan?
So yeah, I think, of course, it's ridiculous that they're targeting Palestinian groups. There was a convening of a pro-Palestinian coalition. They were trying to infiltrate. Who knows what could have come out of that? Because we have to remember, Project Veritas has a history of deceptively editing clips to generate a narrative. Of course, there's more to how they behave. They've faced legal repercussions. I know you have context on that, but this is not an honest group. And I guess we're all better off because what could have come out of there, what potentially could have been something insidiously deceptive. And at a moment like this, where there's already a tense culture around Palestinians, Palestinian rights, and a pro-Palestinian movement, they were going in there to cause harm, to put people in harm's way, to further ultimately this war in Gaza. So I'm relieved they got caught, but also, yeah, I think to both of your points, I was just kind of shocked. They said, I could take all three of you right now and you know it. Very, very few people in general can get away with that, but when people do get away with it, they typically look like him.
Yeah, look, I actually want to give credit to the cops because normally if you disrespect a cop like that, you're gonna get mauled. And they didn't maul him. And they actually deserve a lot of credit. But at the end, they arrested him peacefully. And it turns out you don't have to maul people, even if they're jerks, even if they greatly annoy you. So great job by the cops there. And it's not a thing we get to say often, so I'm relieved to say it. And then this is called Project Veritas, the place that they were working for. Veritas means truth in Latin. I mean, so ironic. These guys are funded by very, very wealthy right-wingers. And why are they going into Dearborn? To try to divide us. So you see, they accuse sometimes Democrats of playing identity politics. No, they're playing identity politics by going in there and try to smear Palestinian and Arab Americans so that we could all be divided. And that's the whole point of this. So just know what you're dealing with when you have these right-wing groups, again, funded by very wealthy people who love it when we fight each other.
If you enjoyed this video, that's because of our members. They make us independent, they make us strong, and they make us honest. Become a member today by hitting the join button below.